Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I recently tried bringing the Apple Vision Pro on one of my adventures, and in this video I'm going to tell you guys 5 reasons why I'll never bring the Apple Vision Pro on my trips ever again. So I've been lucky enough to do quite a bit of travel around the United States, Asia, Europe, and Australia, and I've learned that the less stuff you bring with you, the better your overall travel experience will be. So in this video, I'm going to talk about my experience with Apple Vision Pro. Now the Apple Vision Pro costs about $3,500, closer to $3,900 after tax. So it's an incredibly expensive item. Normally when you travel, you kind of want to go into it with the mindset that you're going to lose things, you're going to damage things, or you're going to get things stolen. And this is one of those devices that you don't want those things to happen to. Now a device like this one in public is also going to draw a lot of attention. Right now it's only being sold in the United States. So that means if you're going to bring this internationally somewhere, it's going to draw a lot of local attention because it's not sold anywhere. And that kind of attention could be good, but most of the time it's bad because it's going to make you a target for thieves. Now reason number 2 is that there are very limited use cases for the Apple Vision Pro. I can only imagine 2 areas during your journey where you're actually going to use something like this. One is on an airplane to and from your destination. It's a great way to watch movies, and the other area is probably your hotel room. But even if you're using this on the airplane, there's going to be very limited use cases. So the internet on an airplane is normally very poor, so that means you're going to be using a lot of apps that do not depend on the internet. In addition to that, because of the limited space between you and your fellow passengers, you're not going to be using a lot of apps, like a lot of dancing game apps where you're going to be moving your arms around a lot, because that's going to get into the space of the other people around you. And finally, if you're going to be taking a flight that goes at nighttime, they normally dim the cabin area, and the video pass-through on this at nighttime is really bad. So that means if you're wearing this in a dark environment, you're probably going to be able to see what's on the screen in front of you, but you're not going to be able to see what's going on in the environment around you. The third reason is it's just too bulky. So the device itself is not that bulky, but when you put it into a case, in this case this is the Spigen case, it's a hard shell, which is what I would bring if I was bringing my Apple Vision Pro somewhere because it provides the most amount of protection. But you can see that these cases are really bulky. Even if you use something like the official travel case, which is a little bit smaller than this one, it's still a really big object to bring with you on your journey. So not only will it count as an extra carry-on bag, but it's going to take up a lot of space in your luggage. Reason number 4 is the battery life. So Apple says that one of the batteries will last about 2 hours with general use and about 2.5 hours when watching video. So that means on an airplane ride or in your hotel room, you can probably watch about 1 movie or a few episodes of your favorite TV show before the battery dies. So it would probably be a good idea to bring a spare battery with you. But the problem with that is that you now have 1 extra item to carry with you, which means more bulk to your luggage. And finally, reason number 5 is that it really distracts from your travel experience for all the reasons that I mentioned earlier. But even more so, there are other devices that can do a better job at a lot of the things that you might want to use the Apple Vision Pro for. You can't really take advantage of all the features during a trip. So for the things that you can do with it on a trip, you can probably use an iPad or a MacBook Pro or any other laptop brand or tablet brand, which will give you a better experience than the Apple Vision Pro will on your travel journeys. Not only that, you'll probably be doing other things on the airplane or the hotel room other than using an Apple Vision Pro, such as researching for your trip, doing productive tasks on your laptop, like some last minute work to do or last minute trip research. You might be brushing up on your local language skills. You might be reading a book. You might be resting in your hotel room, or hopefully you might be out just having fun at your destination. So there's really not a lot of reason to bring something like this on your trip, and it just adds a lot of unnecessary stress to your trip as well. So those are my 5 reasons for why I'll never be bringing my Apple Vision Pro on any of my future trips. What do you guys think? Do you think it's a good idea to bring something like this on your trip? Let me know down in the comments below.